They say silence has a sound. For 15 years, mine sounded like the ocean between us. Wide, endless, and cold. I was 22 when I stopped calling my mother. Now I'm 37. And the nurse says she might not make it through the week. She's in hospice care, alone. And me? I'm sitting in a parking lot, holding a phone I don't know how to use anymore. Not because it's broken, but because it connects me to a world I left behind. I didn't call because I was angry. Now, I call because I'm scared. I scroll through my contacts. And there it is, Mom. Still saved under her full name, Soon Hee Kim. I touch the screen. The dial tone rings once, twice. And then her voice. You've reached Soon Hee Kim. Please leave a message. Her accent. Her warmth. Still there. 15 years gone. And her voice still sounded like home. Beep. Hi, Mom, it's me. I don't even know if this number still works. I'm sorry. I wait, as if she'll answer. As if she'll pick up like it's 2009 again. And tell me I'm late for dinner. But there's only silence. And silence, after 15 years, is louder than any scream. When I left home, it wasn't because of one fight. It was 1,000 small ones. She wanted me to be a doctor. I wanted to be an artist. She wanted me to go to church. I wanted to sleep in. She wanted me to marry a nice Korean girl. I fell in love with someone named Anna. Blonde. Loud laugh. That night, she said, "You're forgetting who you are." And I shouted back, "Maybe I'm finally becoming who I am." The door slammed. That was the last time she heard my voice. I told myself I didn't need her approval. I told myself I was free. But freedom isn't peace. Freedom can be another kind of prison. Especially when it's built on pride. 15 birthdays passed. 15 Christmases. 15 years of deleting draft messages I never sent. Hey Mom, how are you? Hey, I got a new job. Hey, I miss you. Delete. 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 Anna left after 3 years. She said, "You're not angry at me. You're angry at someone else." She was right. I just didn't know how to admit it. Every now and then, I'd see an older woman in the grocery store. Her hair tied back. Her hands sorting vegetables the same way my mother did. And I'd freeze. Because for a second, I could almost believe it was her. Then she'd turn around. And she wasn't. And I'd keep walking. A month ago, a call came from an unknown number. A soft voice said, "Are you Daniel Kim?" Yes. I'm calling from St. Mary's Hospice in Vancouver. Your mother, she listed you as her emergency contact. My throat closed up. Emergency contact. That phrase felt cruel. You don't call your son for 15 years. Then suddenly he's your emergency contact, but maybe that's what love looks like. Even when you can't speak, you still write their name down. Just in case. I flew home the next day. When I landed, the city looked smaller. Or maybe I just finally saw how big my silence had been. The hospice smelled like antiseptic and lavender. The nurse led me down a quiet hall. And there she was. Older, thinner, but unmistakably her. Her hair was gray now. Her hands, fragile. A small oxygen tube rested under her nose. She was asleep. But I could tell. She had been waiting. I wanted to say her name, but my throat wouldn't move. So I just stood there. 15 years of distance. Between a mother and her son. Measured in one hospital room. She didn't need my success, I whispered. She just needed my voice. The nurse looked at me. She talks about you, you know. Every day. Even when she sleeps. And suddenly, the years I spent trying to forget her felt like smoke disappearing into the air. I sat beside her. And for the first time in 15 years, I spoke without pride. Without anger. Without fear. Hi, Mom, I'm home. Her eyes opened, slowly. And she smiled, barely. But it was enough. Daniel, she said. Her voice cracked. I knew you'd call. I wanted to say everything at once. How sorry I was. How stupid I'd been. How many times I wanted to come back but didn't. But all I could do was hold her hand. She said something then. Something I'll never forget. I prayed every night. Not for you to be rich or married. Just for your voice. Because a mother can survive hunger. But not silence. My chest broke open. And I cried. The kind of crying that feels like confession. She reached up weakly. And wiped my tears like she used to. When I was a child. Don't cry, she said. I'm glad you called. For a moment, the machines kept beeping softly. Steady and calm. And I thought, maybe this is what forgiveness sounds like. I stayed there until morning. Until her hand loosened in mine. Until the room grew still. Now, I sit in the same parking lot. The same phone in my hand. Her number is still saved. I can't delete it. Because maybe somewhere, she's still listening. I didn't call because I was angry. Now, I call because I'm scared. But maybe that's what love is. Calling anyway.